What's good, guys, and how is you doing today? Bless you for tuning into my video today. So today I'm going to be comparing four of what I think is the best futures prop firm. My opinion, by the way. You can judge me in the comment section, but I'm going to be comparing these four prop firms and let us see which one is the best that you can pick and trade for yourself in 2025. So without wasting any much of your time, let's jump straight to the screen and let us make this video straight up. Now today we're going to be comparing these four firms here: my funded futures, Top Step, Apex Trader Funded, and Tradify. These prop firms, or these futures prop firms, are the ones I have seen around, and I've checked a lot of futures prop firms, by the way. I just feel like these ones, and some of you are going to agree with me, that these are some of the best you can have in the industry right now. So now I'm comparing a 100k account, and with futures most times it's either a one phase or it's either a direct funding or an instant funding, we're going to call it. Now let's start with the activation fee. You're going to see none here. You might think, oh yes, wow, because futures you need activation fees, and some of them, with activation fee you still pay monthly fee, but it's very little money for the monthly fee. Now you'll see none here. You say, oh, this is good, this is the one I want. But when you come here, you see that you're paying monthly $250 compared to the rest on the list here: $99, $27, and $76. So you now see the big difference. So the money you didn't pay here for the activation fee, you're paying it here monthly. So be careful when you're making your choices in this aspect. You come to Top Step here, you're going to see $149 for activation fee. You come to Apex Trading Funded, $220. You come to Tradify, $125 average. Those are the activation fee. Profit target. Now for the profit target, 100k account, one step, 6%. You need 6% to be able to pass this phase and get to the live phase. You get, compared to Top Step profit target, 6% too, but Apex Trader Funded profit target is just 2%. You understand? Which makes it very different. But that's fine. Daily loss, all of them, none. Unlike the forex prop firms, that there's always daily loss, like 5% daily loss, but none. You can risk all your drawdown in a particular day. That's good. Now when we come to max losses, now mind you, pay attention. There's $2,000 here compared to the $6,000 in the remaining three firms we are comparing here in this list. When you come to max losses, you see that $3,000 for my funded futures, Top Step $3,000, Tradify $3,000, but Apex Trader max loss that you can lose with this prop firm is $625. You see where it is, right? Now this $2,000 you get that you have here for profit target, which you can easily hit your profit target, you're also having a very low max loss. You get it? So this is where you're paying the price. Now when we come to profit target, you see that 80% profit split, 90% profit split, 100% profit split, 90% profit split. Now for this prop firm in particular, for Apex Trader, the reason why they are showing 100% profit split is because until I think when you make $25,000, it is 100% profit split. Then from $25,000 profit and above, they give you 90% and they keep 10%. That is what they do here, which is very good for futures. A lot of futures prop firm do this in particular. Like up until 10,000 profits, up until 10,000 profit you make on your account, you're keeping 100%. Then from $10,000 profit, you start paying like 80%. You start taking 80% and they keep 20, or 90%. Most times 90% and they keep 20, something like that. Now when we come to payout frequency, for my funded futures is 5 million days of minimum of $200 for each of this winning day. When we come down to Top Step, it is also 5 winning days, minimum of $150 per day to qualify for a payout. When we come to Apex Trader, 8 active trading days, and this is the one I love the most in this particular part of the analysis or the comparison. 8 active trading days, at least 5 days having a profit of $50. What this means is that you have to have traded for 8 days in a 30 calendar month. Traded for 8 days, and each of these 8 days, and out of these 8 days, at least there have to be a particular 5 days that you made nothing less than $50 profit. which is very, very understandable if you ask me sincerely. I think this is like the best one if you ask me. I think this is legit the best one. But they made it $50. Why? Because if you come here, you see that their profit target is $2,000 and their max loss is $600. It's not even up to 1%. I don't know why it is this low. I don't like it to be this low. This is going to force you to risk $100, something like that, or $200. Trying to make sure $100, trying to make sure you don't blow this account. You make it a risk low. That is just the problem. You understand? And you see this Apex trader you're saying, it's like, should I say the biggest futures prop firm? Why am I saying so? Because they have the record for the highest payouts. They also have the record for funding the highest amounts in prop firms. They can fund you up to $6 million plus. You get, and this is not from scalability. This is not from scaling. This is not even from scaling. This is from the account you can buy. You can buy 20 accounts from this prop firm. That is it. You get, and if they have that type of incentive, you should just know that their rules sometimes can be tricky because it's a business. They didn't come to do charity. They're not trying to do charity here. So the thing is, they'll tweak it a little bit. And also, this Apex you're seeing have paid out $500 million plus in reward. They are the highest paying prop firm on the planet. Because not even in the CFD world we've seen a prop firm pay up to $500 million. The CFD world is still sitting around $200-300 million. But this particular prop firm have paid that high. You understand? Giving them their position. That is one of the reasons I call them the number one prop firm, the number one futures prop firm. Now we'll come to Tradify for the same thing. You're going to see here 5 minimum trading days with a profit of $200 each. You understand? Now, this loyalty point you're seeing is if you get an account, if you click the buy here, register and get an account, you're going to keep a loyalty point of $330 something for this particular prop firm. You understand? Then for top step, you're going to keep 100 and something. If you click this buy now, which you can do, and by clicking this buy, you're going to be able to keep the best discount because propfirmmatch is the website we're using right now on the feature section of propfirmmatch. They have the best discount when we're talking about prop firms. If you know you want to get like a discount from prop firm, you get, come to propfirmmatch, sign up here and register, get an account through the platform. You're going to be able to keep a very, very good discount. Forget about any discount you've seen somewhere else. On propfirmmatch is always better, believe me, because the platform is created for these reasons. That's the reason why it has the best discount. It's created for this reason. Use the link in my description and you're going to get to this website, get an account and just do your thing. So yeah, for Tradify, the same thing. Now let's analyze the monthly fee, because if you're a forex trader, this is new to you. This is really, really new to you. But in the futures world, it is not new to them. They pay a certain amount monthly to keep this account. If you do not activate this account, it is not going to work. Now, me myself, back in 2021, I bought a prop firm called Blue FX. That prop firm, there is an activation fee we pay monthly for that prop firm. It was about $100 at the time for a $25,000 account. I think they just had two accounts, $25,000 and a $50,000 account. It was one of the first prop firms in our industry. You get, I don't really see them around again. But I bought the first month. I thought I was going to be able to make profit because it was a straight life account, instant funding. I thought I was going to be able to make profit to pay for the next one, but I didn't. So I just traded that prop firm for 1 month, and that was it. I hated it for one reason. It had a very, very low leverage, very low. It was like 1 to 5. Meanwhile, with our CFD firms now, it's 1 to 100, 1 to 50, 1 to 30, something like that. You get. Now this is it. $200. This is the highest monthly for my funded futures. $250 for monthly fee. It is very high, honestly. That reason alone, you can run away from them. $99 for top step. $27 for Apex Trader, but mind you, it is this low to attract you. Look at the maximum drawdown. Very, very low. Very, very low. Can you stand this maximum drawdown is my question. Okay. Tradify, $76, which is very, very good. Comparing all these firms, if you ask me, all these firms here, Tradify kind of stands out. it is like the best if you ask me. On this list, it is the best because $125 for activation fee compared to the rest. You understand? Then come to price for to the monthly fee. It is also the lowest here. You understand? Then at the same time, still 6% profit target, or $6,000 if you want to call it in amount. A maximum loss $3,000 compared to the rest, also $3,000 apart from Top Step that has that is doing it different here. Now, one more thing we're going to check here is this. Let us go to the favorite firms. Favorite firms are like the firms that traders have choose that these are their favorite prop firms. Let us come here and let us see what it is. Now, with my funded futures, it sits at number one with 9,000 users choosing it as choosing my funded futures as its favorite firm. Apex Alpha Futures, which is Alpha Capital, the CFD is Alpha Capital, sits at number 2. The list goes on up until number 16. Use the link below to come and see this list for yourself. Also, look here, you're going to see this discount: 15%, 35%, 80%, 25%. Apex Trader is the one doing that 80%, 25%, 55%, 60%. Good discount you can only get with this platform. So this is it here. This video, I hope it do a little bit of justice for you. This is enough reason, like, come here to the platform, pick one of the best of all these ones I've picked, or if you don't like them, you can also come here, do your own analysis on the kind of things you want from a prop firm or a futures prop firm, and pick the best for you. The website is here, the link is in the description. You can come and see them. The website did a good job in putting prop firms in one place and comparing them for us, so we don't make mistakes. We don't go and pick a firm that is not going to pay you. All the firms in this website are most likely going to pay you if you follow the rules and trade well. I said most likely because nothing is guaranteed. Prop firm can do anything they like. Right now, they can literally do anything they like. So come here, pick the best firm for you and trade. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bless you all for tuning in to this video today. Peace.